All right, here we go. Here we go. Move this chair out the way. I'm in a kind of in the side over here trying to get situated. Oh, what an epic mail day I've had today. This is gonna be a lot of cards. So if you come looking for lots and lots of cards, I've got a big stack of cards to show. Sensei Domino in the house. Thank you for joining me. Oh, let me get my water out because I might do a lot of talking. So I got a big stack of cards that came back in the mail today. I'm gonna folder them. I'm gonna get the little sheets ready to put them in their little binders as I put them out there. So we'll get started here in a second. Just gotta move my stuff over here. Sorry for the late timing. I was doing a little stream with Canon Hotep earlier, and now I've got a ton of cards to go through tonight. Sure, we go one by one on each of these. All right, let's get it started. It's Epic Mail Day. Epic Mail Day. It's massive, 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 massive. Let me move all these albumbraries out the way. I'm gonna sleeve these albumbraries up. I'm gonna put them away because I've got too much stuff going on everywhere. But let's hey, Vogs in here too. Tom Hutton. Just got this back, or just got this in the mail. I'm gonna use this for TTM fuel, and I've been looking forward to getting this one as well. Billy Almon. This is his rookie card. Really excited he put together these 1970s rookie cards. He played for the Padres. You have Mickey Klitz on there. I'm pretty excited to get this one sent off to get it signed. This is going to be some TTM fuel. I got back I got back large numbers of cards going in this one too. So here it is, Ray Culp, number 37. This is a 1963 rookie stars. I'm not familiar with the other players except I think John Boozer, who was a Phillies player. In person autographs. Heck yeah, go ahead, go for it. That's gonna be cool. But here's when I sent out to Ray Cope, I sent him the blue Sharpie and asked if he could sign everything in the blue Sharpie. But I know the blue Sharpie I thought I sent him was hmm. Oh well, he can do whatever he wants to. I thought I sent him a thin one, but I think he used a different one. What is going on? Appreciate you guys for coming in. Yeah. Oh yeah. I want to see it live. I'll have to check for it live. Stuck's in the house. Appreciate it. So here's his. So we start with there was his 63, his 64 on the cup, his 65, and this is a Phillies player. Hopefully I'll be doing a a show this week sometime, maybe Thursday with the hot corner with Mike Schmitty with Schmitty on the channel with Mike Schmidt, Ray Cope picture, and then his 69. Look at that, they took the Phillies logo off of there on his hat. They airbrushed it off, or however they did it back in the day. Pretty cool card collection there. So Ray Cope to start things off with, and I'm gonna sleeve them up and put up my next card so you could see what it is while I put these away. Here he is. So I got back a lot of these. What Harold Jackson that you see there on the screen. This is I think a 69. Hi mom, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. So I'm gonna put away the 63, the 64, the 65. So all I'm missing now is just a couple cards on this Ray Cope. I'll have his whole collection. I'll put this in my 60s binder. My game plan for this week is I'm gonna showcase some of my binders. I might showcase my football binder. I might showcase my let's see, 65, 60. This is his 66. 68, 69. Let me show you the page real quick too. I'll show it to you in this camera so you can see it. There's the page. See? This is how I like to do it. I like to get a full run of these guys. So I'm only missing 4 Ray Cope cards. I'm going to get a 60, 66, 67, 68. And if he has a 70, and if not, I'll make a custom. Hopefully I can get that done pretty soon. Harold, next card up, Harold Jackson. this is not his rookie, but it's one of his early ones. And if I'm mistaken, it is his rookie. Let me know. I haven't watched it just yet. What's it say? Have you seen the podcast with Sensei, Zach, and John about TTMing? It was all you guys were all together in one video. I'm gonna have to check that out. That sounds fun. Zach was in it. Okay, John the Fisherman was in it, right? I would guess that Zach, who does the who has the sunflowers, John the Fisherman, and it's a stream. Okay, I'm gonna check for it. I check for it to see what it was. Okay, John's channel. Right, I missed it then. I would like to watch his content. So he hooked this up 5 times Pro Bowl and on his Harold Jackson. I think this is his 69 or his 70. This is his 73, I think. 74. I think what he did was he kept his, I don't know which card he kept. He kept something 75, 76, 80, and his Grogan's Heroes. Let me go through there. I went kind of fast through there. Zach's collection, that's right. 2J, Harold Jackson, 5 times Pro Bowl. He has a refractor out too in this style card, a refractor. And I think I might send him that in the future maybe. But he went all out. You know, he signs, he he'll sign and he has a book coming out or something like that and some apparel coming out. So Harold Jackson, wide receiver. I think he started back in '69, I believe, and he really hooks up the cards. So I'm really excited to get these cards back. Really good, really great autograph on there too, and all the inscriptions that he put on there is fantastic. So he got so many cards, got so many cards back from him. The reason I sent all those out there though at once was because I was offering him to keep some cards also, and then it was just up to him on what he wanted to keep and what he didn't want to keep. And I gotta folder up these Al Bumbry cards as well. So let me go ahead and put these in their folder. So when I get back the next time, I'm gonna look up to see if I can find some more of those refractors to send out because I really like to get those sent out. And I think that Jackson kept. I don't know. He may have kept. I sent a bunch of different ones. I should have wrote down which ones I sent. So I don't want to say the wrong one. Maybe he did keep a 79 because it seems like it would have had a 79 before an 80. And I'll show you what this looks like. So now I'm only missing 2 cards from this. There you go. So yeah, we've done that. And this is how I like to collect them. So it'll be with this one all knocked out the way. Just need 2 more from him. I'll get the Al Bumbry out the way. I gotta put all these, like I said earlier, I gotta put them all up in the folder. I think I got plenty here to work with, and I'll show you what that looks like in a second. Another card I got back, I'm gonna be sending this off to Fred Lynn, one of my favorite players from the '70s. I really feel like Fred Lynn should have went to the Hall of Fame, or he could still have his shot at it, right? At least I would hope. Really great player. So this will be a little bit longer stream than normal because I got a lot of cards today. I don't know if any of you guys are going live later, but I'll come through and check out your streams after this one's done too, if I can before I head to bed. All right, so got this one in from eBay. Cool looking Fred Lynn. No, he's Sensei. He signs the cards on so there's a certain time period that he signs the cards during, and I have a whole Fred Lynn autograph collection. And he also he's going to start signing, or he has already started signing for the general public off of his. If you don't, if okay, so if you don't get in on the time frame, he has like a little time frame during the years where he signs for people, right? And if you miss that time frame, I think that what they're saying is he's going to start signing for everybody else as well through his pet foundation. So there's those 2 avenues, but I've got 10. Is it 10? I think it's 10 Fred Lynns I've got. I think I could go back and pull them up some other time. But so far I've gotten back 10 Fred Lynns. I usually send him out 2 or 3 cards whenever he's ready. And and he has this dog foundation. If you go to fredlin.com, if you're interested in trying to get his autograph, I think he's going to start doing some kind of program where, like, if you help with one of the pets or something like that, you can get his autograph too if you miss his if you miss that window. And if you go through, you should be able to go through like Star Tiger or Sports Card Forum, and you'll see my autograph Fred Lynn's, as well as other people's autograph Fred Lynn's. And I think some of them are starting to describe what he's doing through that fredlin.com situation. So that's what's going on with him. Kind of just like what almost similar to what we saw happen with Bill Mazeroski, right? For years, Bill Mazeroski wouldn't sign for anyone. And even Ken Harrelson, the Hawk, has just come back to signing. And I've sent to Ken before in the past, and I never got anything from him. I never got anything from Bob Boone either. And I sent to Bob Boone like 3 months ago. But Bob Boone is back. Ken the Hawk Harrelson is back, and Fred Lynn is switching up his policy slightly. So, so be on the lookout for that, and you should be able to get a Fred Lynn auto. Um, Here's the next thing I got back, a part of my Pete O'Brien collection. I'm really going through trying to complete an entire run of Topps Pete O'Brien. Yeah, I still haven't gotten Boone back. Sensei was mentioning in the chat about Bob Boone. I see a lot of you guys getting Bob Boone, and I have not ever had success with him, but hopefully I will. This week we'll try it. And Hawk, I want to get Ken Hawk Harrelson's auto. Um, this is on a Tiffany 1984. I love that design. This is on a Topps 1990, a 91 Donruss, and a 91 Topps. Again, first baseman, really good player, solid player. Really reminds me of like Kelly Gruber. Some of these guys that were really solid at their position, and played for a number of years, starting with I think Pete O'Brien started back in this isn't his rookie. His rookie was 83 or 82, I believe. Um, his says 82 with the Rangers and 83 with the Rangers. Yeah, so he has a traded card out there, and he might have a few minor league cards too. So let me go ahead and put this over here. Oh, actually, I'm trying to load these up. Next up, I got back Floyd Bannister, the pitcher. So there's Floyd Bannister I got back on a 79. He's kind of signing in a thin blue Sharpie. Looks pretty cool. There's a 91 Flair. These are some of the, I think 91 Flair is some of the mm, worst looking of the junk wax era. But signed, they come out looking pretty cool. I mean, that's pretty, imagine if they had a fake autograph across them in blue or something else, or they fixed up this border a little bit, they would look a lot better. I think these are kind of fun though. The 88, 89, they're kind of a lazy but fun series. Topps 88 and Topps 89. They have a kind of similar look. Nothing spectacular with it really, but they're fun at least. And then the 84, man, what a design that was. Now he said not Sensei said 91 is atrocious, but look at how pretty the 84 is. You get the portrait, you get the border, you get the what team it is over here, so you can clearly see for everyone that was big on team collecting. It's just a really cool card. So Floyd Bannister, Pete O'Brien, great returns there. I'm glad to get those. Now let's get into some more. Now we're going to get into some football next. There's a lot of football returns. Some of these are pickups. Some of them are stuff that came in the mail today. Got a lot back in the mail today. Charlie Joyner on a 70. Is that 78? Charlie Joyner on a 1980. Charlie Joyner on an 85. Another Charlie Joyner on an 85. Charlie Joyner on an 86. Another Charlie Joyner on an 86. An 87 with the Rooker Breakers. Topps Reserve. And what Charlie Joyner did in this case was some of these I didn't send him. I sent him like 5 cards. Some of these are like extras that he threw in. This one is an extra that he threw in because I already have 2 of these. And that's a lot of, and but I had to send this off because this is brand new 2023 Charlie Joyner cracked. I think it's cracked ice refractor. Show this off a little bit. Prism or score through Panini score. Hall of Fame inscription number 299, and I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna sleeve it and put it in one of my sleeves. This is a pretty card, and I'm pretty happy with it. So I got out the sleeve, penny sleeve for it, and shout out to Charlie Joyner. He went all out. I sent him. I sent him 5 or 6 cards, but he included some extras in there. So that's a lot of Charlie Joyner cards. And because I didn't write down what all I sent him, now I knew for sure I sent this, but I didn't send this because I already have this card. Right there it is, right there. So pretty excited to get that. That'll go over here with my little nice ones that I get back. I always put them in there. Little sleeve them up. So for Charlie Joyner, let me stick them in the thing while I put out my next one. Now, some of these are going to be returns, and some of these are a pickup. Says I picked up something online that said order here or whatever, and it was really affordable too. So this is what I got for back from it. So this is Ahmad Bradshaw. I think this is from. This is also a score, isn't it? Or am I wrong? Panini. Yeah, there's their scores type series. Jay had to stream to get the filth off his mind. What's up, Emmanuel? Emmanuel was talking about how me and Ken and Hotep were doing our stream earlier, and Ken and Hotep was delving into some dark subject matter, and and what was it? Emmanuel said we need a prayer group for this after this stream. It was funny though because I was like, heck no, I don't want to talk about that. But then Cannon was like, oh, it's not gonna be a big deal. It won't be too bad because it was on YouTube. Shoot. Shoot. Let Cannon Hotep tell it. That was terrible. That was a terrible situation. I gotta move these 86s over here. Bear with me a little bit. I gotta because I'm putting together my 86 collection, and this one had a ding on it. So you'll see. Oh, and I put that other one up too. Dang, this is a nice collection of Charlie Joyner. Check this out. Rookies and Stars. Thanks, Sensei. I was trying to think what series is that from Panini. So there's the sheet. Charlie Joyner, Hall of Famer. Now all I need is 2 more, which I'll probably wait to see if there's some more cool refractors that come out. So I'm gonna load this one up into the sleeves. I'm gonna put a little. All right. I think this is a part of that lot that I got. There it is. Next up, we got who is this? Sorry, I don't know who this player is. Elvis Dummerville. I don't know who that is. Morris Claiborne. I'm not familiar with these guys. It was all a part of that lot that I picked up. He's a nice player. He was good. Appreciate you for letting me know. These are all on a 2012, 2013. Jamal Charles with the Chiefs. Elvis was good. Okay. Lawrence Timmons. Claiborne was overhyped. They did a lot of hyping for him. Hey, God is great in the building. What's good? He was a waste of a draft pick. Charles was a beast. Okay. You guys educated me on these guys because I didn't know. From 2013 football, I wasn't familiar with a lot of the linebackers and the running backs and all that. Is this B.J. Raji? This is a cast and crew that I'm not familiar with. He was overhyped 5th overall. Okay, appreciate you for letting me know. So this is the batch of cards I got back. Um, got a part of the lot that someone was letting go for the low, and I thought this would be a great addition because this is an entire 2013 batch right here, and I can put them all in my football binder and be ready with it. So I'm gonna put these in their in a football binding page, and I'm gonna put up next up what I got back TTM. Let me show off what it was that I got back. Um, just Chuck Foreman card, running back. I like it when they're. What's up, Blake? Glad to have you in. I like it when the players are able to sign in their blue. I like it when they do their entire signature. You know, they put it all out there, and then they put like if they have an inscription, they have their jersey number. Like this man has his number 44 there. That would be cool to have his jersey number on there. So that's one of the things I like to look for whenever the players are signing stuff. So let me put this Ahmad Bradshaw up, rookies and stars, followed by the rest of these players, including y'all said Elvis was good, huh? Elvis Dumerville. It's good to get these signed because I bet they're hard to. I bet they'd be hard to come by unless you were out there to get some in-person autographs, right? Fantasy Football Beast. Which one was the Fantasy Football Beast? The Charles character? You know who was I heard was good though was one of my favorite football players was Larry Johnson. He was with the Chiefs, and Larry Johnson signs, and I'm gonna put together some more Larry Johnson stuff to send out to him. And of course, he was on the Hotep's channel. He was talking gematria before. So Larry Johnson's always got some interesting topics to divulge for the community. And here's how this looks. Not bad. That's almost a full page of stuff. Not bad at all. That'll go in my football binder. I'm just missing 3 little things to go with it. I'll try and figure out who I can get with that. All right, Chuck Foreman. Next up, I got back. Larry Johnson keeps it too. Larry Johnson keeps it so real he gets kicked off Twitter, or he removed himself. I'm not sure which he did. He either removed himself from Twitter or Twitter told him to get. Um, Jerry Mullins. What is his nickname on here? This is a guard for the Steelers. That steel curtain back in the day. I think this is on a 74, isn't it? This is a 73. My bad. This is a 73. I'm gonna folder these older cards up because I only have one of each of these ones too. Who is this next? I got Dave Osborne on a 1970. You guys will like this too. This next to one. Does that say moon? I'm not even sure. Does it say moon? Jerry Moon Mullins? Maybe it does. You might be on point. His nickname is Moon. Okay. What did I show off next? Oh, I got it up there, right? Dave Osborne. And boom. You guys know this one. Everyone's been getting him back lately. It's Sonny Jurgensen, Hall of Fame 83. These are cool because it's that Topps Gallery. Topps Gallery cards. They're kind of like those, almost like those heritage cards. Kind of like the Dick Perez cards. I really like those. So I put all this in a. I didn't send him any donation money. I may have sent him a custom. Look, he accidentally drew on the card by mistake over there. I wish that was where inscriptions, but he just got loose with the pen. And got Carol Dale. Um, he put. Look at that inscription. Can you guys see that? Okay. Check that inscription out on there. He couldn't read my name, so he put to Mr. Unknown. Thought he was being slick. Carol Dell to Mr. Unknown. That makes for a funny card though. He was like, I don't know how to say your name. I'm just gonna put Mr. Unknown. Carol Dell of the Packers. And this is an older card. This is 68, isn't it? Is it older than 68? This is a 68, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's a 68. Put all these. I'll try to put all these older cards together over here, so they're all in a little group. Because I only have one of each of these guys, and I'll probably not be able to get any more of them since they're getting up there. You know what I mean? It's just going to be hard for me to keep sitting back out to them. Andy Nelson, I like the way he put his defensive back. Baltimore Colts. The Baltimore Colts. Be more. That's a great looking card. I think this is a 60 also, isn't it? It's from the same as the other one, 68, I think, or something like that. All right, that goes for those. There they are. Boom. You just have one of each of these guys. It's kind of mixed matched. I know I like to have everything kind of OCD about it. I like to have it all fixed up really cool so it looks real good. But I got some more cards. I got lots more cards that came back. So this one coming out next up. I'm glad you guys like it when you get these mail days where everything comes back at once like this. Your box is just full to the brim of stuff. That's pretty good stuff. I like it. Look at that. Goose Gossage. Goose Gossage on this Topps, what are these called? Tributes. Topps Tribute cards. Topps Tribute. Same year as Alex Karras rookie card. I think it might be a 59. There's Goose Gossage. I wish he would have put something else on it, like the Hall of Fame or something else on it, because I put a lot of effort into the letter and into the protection around it and everything. Like, well, I put it really stepped it up. That's a gorgeous card. Let me go ahead. I don't know if I got the sleeve for it to fit it. I usually have some 1950 style sleeves sitting around that'll fit one of these bad boys. One of these thick cards. Oh, I got it. Here we go. This sleeve is a little messy, but it'll do for now until I get some better sleeve for it. But there we go. Sleeve it up. I'm glad to get back that Goose, though. That Goose Gossage. Let's see what else we got back. So this is also going to be part of a pickup. Eric Green. What other stuff did I get back in the mail? All right. Oh, there's my pickup stuff. Where's my cards that I got back? I got them out of order over here. Hold up. Okay, here we go. I think I found what I got back. All right, this is a part of a pickup though, so I gotta put it with those. I like those 90 rookies. David Fulcher came back. That is his rookie card right there. I think this one was out for like forever and a day. It just didn't come back right away. This was out forever. There's a Stadium Club. Great looking card there. And that's his rookie with his other card. I wish I had more cards of his to send out, but I don't think he's on a two per limit. The same with Neil Lomax on a 2 per limit, I think. Neil Lomax on the 85 and on the 88. This one's a little messy over here. Make sure I got them all together. Bear with me just a second. I got my stuff a little bit all discombobulated. So I'm trying to put it back together so it's not just a second. All right, now we're good. Now we are good. Here we go. So Neil Lomax, I think, is on a 2 per limit. Next, I got back Eric Martin, New Orleans player. I forgot when he started. Was it 85 also? With the Saints, he stayed with the Saints the whole time. Wide receiver, Eric Martin. Right there on the glossy 87 Topps. There on the 91 Topps. And here on a 1990 Pro Set. with the wide receiver. Great looking picture right there. He signed everything in blue. It looks fantastic. I need to grab some more of these so I can knock out his whole collection. And I need to get it starting with his rookie card for sure. I need to get his rookie card. Let me find my little. I got a big old stack of these ones. And this is what I'm working with right now. The generic ones. And get these sorted out. Put them up. Move on to my next one while we're getting ready. So I got back Vinnie Clark. Let me put these up real quick. My binder is going to be coming along pretty good. So my game plan is I'll show you guys my different binders when I get ready to. Either the football binder, or the 70s or 80s binder, however we want to do it. 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s baseball, 90s. Here we go. So those are the Eric Martin collection. Looking pretty good. Just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to go. So I definitely need to get his rookie with that. I like to have a complete run like that. So here we go with Vinnie Clark. He was what did Vinnie Clark do? Oh, it was cornerback, huh? Who did he play for? Oh, he was with Ohio State. Then he went to the Packers. Then he went to the Jags. Okay, I got it. So this is one of those portraits pictures, the Pro Line portraits. I really like these ones. And then there's his tops, like a 94 or something like that. And his action-packed rookie card. Beautiful action-packed rookie card on a 1990 action-packed card. Great looking signature too. So I'm glad I get these back. Next up, I thought that I already had this player before in the past, but I didn't, I guess. I don't know. I'm going to have to go back through my football folder, but I didn't see it. It's Mark Carrier, number 88, the wide receiver for the Buccaneers. This was when he played with the All-Star game back in the day. The Pro Bowl. That was the one I think that did have I don't know. I might be getting my games mixed up. I thought it had Jeff George playing in it too. Maybe, but maybe I'm wrong. You let me know in the chat if you think it had. Mark Carrier was a really solid player, wide receiver, and I thought I had more than this of his card, but it turns out I just have that only. Then I got back this Ron Hiller. I think Ron is just one per person. That's why I only have one of his. So I definitely need to get some more Ron Hiller cards. It looks pretty cool. Tight end with the Eagles. I remember him too. Look at this. I remember him. I remember this card. I remember seeing him play. Ron Hiller. Pretty solid player. It's an oldie. Marvin Upshaw. I could put that Marvin Upshaw with those other old school cards. Jedi Master. What's going on? Appreciate you for being in here. Sean. Ooh, this Marvin Upshaw. Oh, did I even show this one? Go Eagles, huh? that's that's a cool looking card. I love this. I love that year and that design. What year was this one in? 76, 78. Isn't this the 76? It is the 76. This is the 73, right? And this is the 76. Sometimes I get mixed up on my football because their years. There we go. Look at this coming along. Marvin Upshaw, Sonny Jurgensen, Andy Nelson, Chuck Foreman, to Mr. Unknown, Mr. Dale, Dave Osborne, Jerry Mullins. Cool batch of cards there. So I know I have mixed up some of the stuff is maybe a pickup and then some of it is my TTM return. So I'm not quite sure some of it. So a little bit of it's a little mixed up. But I know I made these cards and I sent them off to Joe Ferguson, quarterback of the Buffalo Bills. I got the little thing over here. He was 12 12 years of his 17 seasons, he was with the Buffalo Bills. In 77, he was a touchdown leader. He had a total of 29,817 yards. Part of 4 playoff games, he wore number 12 all the time for every one of his seasons. There he is right there, Joe Ferguson. Another custom I did, Bills player, Joe Ferguson. This last one looks really cool. There. A little background, a little backdrop and everything. This is a custom batch of cards I made. So I need to get his. I think that I couldn't find his regular cards on eBay. They were either always sold out or something. That's why I sent these customs off to get signed by him. Put them inside the folder. Next up, next up is a card I didn't get to show you guys last time. I kept saying I'm gonna bring it out. I'm gonna bring it out. I'm gonna bring it out, and then I kept forgetting to. But there you go with Fred Dryer from the TV series Hunter. That's his 76. It took 4 years for this to come back. 4 or 5 years for this to come back. Out there, sent out there to California to his podcast. I think his podcast. He has a podcast address where he talks football and the sports and stuff. So I sent it out there, and took 4 or 5 years for it to return. Here's this other card that I got. Is this his rookie? Might be. I'm not sure. Fred Dryer, defensive end. So cool cards right there. That'll fit nicely in with those other old time cards. I'll get them situated. Shouldn't have Sonny Jurgensen in that mix because I'm gonna move it around a little bit to a different batch with the Hall of Famers, so it makes a little bit more sense. I'll probably put them like I'll organize this a little bit better, but that'll it'll work for now. Man, let's see what else I got back. Oh, um, this is an interesting card. Steve Atwater. A lot of you guys are getting him back right now. Steve Atwater. This is how he's signing it lately. He didn't used to sign it like this. He used to have like a big signature thing going on and with like inscriptions and stuff like that. But lately he's just been doing a small signature in black like this. But this is how everyone else's are starting to come back. These monsters of the gridiron. There was a really cool video on YouTube a while back ago where someone had a complete collection of these and was selling them. He signed like that on mine too. Sensei, you just got his back. He used to sign with like it's saying Hall of Fame. He used to have like I think if I'm not mistaken, he used to usually sign in blue or in well sometimes he'd have blue or he'd have like a silver or something if it was dark, and he would have his whole like a whole little scribble, out of his name. But now he's taken to doing this small signature like that. So that's pretty cool though. Steve Atwater. Um, he didn't charge or anything like that for it. I just sent it off and asked if I could please have his autograph, and that's how it came back. Mm. Oh, I missed. So last part up here, I got back, and I need to send out some more of these, but this is what I got. Oops, show it off. Andy Heck. What's up, Dave Durango? Welcome in. I'm glad you could be in here. Talking TTM on my cards. I got back a huge batch of cards this time, and some of these are also pickups too. So it was really a good TTM day for me. I was excited. I had so many of these. I had eight or nine of these letters, right? So my mom brought over the mail today. She was helping me out with it. Do I do Discord? I got kicked. Didn't get kicked out, but I lost my password to get into Discord. And when I tried to get back in, it wouldn't let me. So I tried to reset it, and it still wouldn't let me. So I don't have a Discord anymore. I'm just on, but I'm on Twitter and YouTube. If you need to hit me up, Twitter still, YouTube still. So this is a great signature on one of these South Bend cards. I know he has other cards out there that are like refractors, and this is a really cool one. So I'm glad to get that. It was one of those um from the Seahawks, right? Notre Dame, basically a Notre Dame legend. Andy Heck was really mean, if you remember. This let me see what year that is. Let me put up his rookie card. There's his draft pick, number one draft pick. That looks spectacular. Um, this is from 2017. This is an Upper Deck 2017 right here. Notre Dame 1988 champions card. South Bend standouts. So this one is from. See that all right? This one's from 2017 Upper Deck, and this is the score 1989, right? Is this 89? 89, yeah, 1989 rookie card of it. So I think he's two per. His limit is two cards per person. So that's awesome. I'm really happy to get that. Next up, I got. I'll put these away in a folder. So I'm trying to get a complete collection of the fridge here. Here we go. William the Fridge Perry. And while you guys are looking at that one, I'm going to stick these Al Bumbries into their sleeve so I don't get them confused with anything and I can get them out of here. So William the Fridge Perry, great all-time legend player. I love the 1986 look. I know that's a that's a 2001 reserves of it, but I really love that look of the that 86 Tops football is my favorite. 76, so I got a 75, 76, 80, 81, and 82. So I'm missing an Al Bumbry rookie card. Nice fridge. Yeah. Nothing. No, I rarely send anything out to tell you guys what I do. I offer them I offer the players sometimes a custom or I just ask if it's okay if I get their autograph. And I see what they say. And then but for most part, no, I don't send anything to these guys for their autograph, and I didn't send anything to the fridge for his autograph either. I just asked if I could please have his autograph, and he sent me back the card that I sent him. So that's a good. That was that came out good. I'm gonna put these Al Bumbries in here. What I plan to do with Al Bumbry is I'm gonna try to get um his rookie card, his 79 looks pretty cool. But these will fill out my collection nicely. I'm glad that Al Bumbry is signing lately too, because he was the rookie of the year when he came through. There we go. I'll reserve this top three little area for his rookie, his 77 and 79, because I like the way those look. But there's how the folder will look: 75, 76, 80, which I'm a big fan of. The 80, 81, and 82. Great looking Al Bumbry set. All right. William the Bumbry was a war hero. Was he? Yeah. Get my next one up. Bam. There is Tom Rathman. He's only one. He only signs one per person. So I sent just this one off to him. And this is on a prism, kind of like a glossy refractor. You see the refraction going on right there. 49ers legend. Um, mean as heck, wasn't he? No, he's like attempted. A reputation of being, okay, so the back of it says the 49ers have a reputation of being tough under coach Jim Harbaugh, but nobody personifies that more than Rathman. Fullback has paved the way for the San Francisco's titles and their Super Bowl wins. He is a hard-nosed player, and he has a hard-nosed reputation in the process. That's it. I'm out. Have a good night. Sleepy, huh? I appreciate you for coming through, Sean. It's all good. It was gonna be a long night because I had so many cards that came back, and some of these were pickups too, so they're kind of just mixed in. But I appreciate you for coming through. It was awesome to have you in here. Thanks so much. Come again. Come back through again. Appreciate it. So there's Tom Rathman. You guys like Andy Imagine a team like with Tom Rathman and Andy Heck and all them on it. That would have been brutal. I'm glad to get that. Really cool. And next up, too, another one. This is another one. John Alt. He's one per person. John Alt, tackle for Kansas City Chiefs. This was a tough player. John Alt. You guys remember him? Savage with it. Really savage with it. I think what I'll do is because these guys were only one per on these guys, I'll just put them together. They're tackles anyway, right? I could put John Alt, Ron Heller, Tom Rathman. I wanna I wanna get a full collection of Andy Heck though. I really do. I would like to get a full collection of Randy Heck. Um, and your next guy coming up is another one of these guys that were that were really a tough player. John Offerdahl. He's one per signature only, so just one card at a time with this guy. So it's harder to put together a collection of these guys that just sign one only. And with those guys, some of them keep their cards too. If you notice that, they'll keep their cards if you send more than one. So I try not to do that. Try to avoid it at all costs. And let's see, our last couple that we got back. Mark Nordquist, who signed it for me in green, that Eagles green, a guard. There he is right there, Eagles, Mark Nordquist. Great looking signature on there. Some of these cards took like, I don't know, they've been out 100,000 years basically. Some of them have been out for a very long time, months. The football guys. So I was pleasantly surprised to get back all of these cards, and a lot of the stuff that I got back today is gonna go a long way to filling out my collection and getting it fixed up a lot better than it was. Filling up the different stuff that I needed filled up in it, so I'm pretty happy with it. And then I got all the rookies back recently from eBay that I took took chance on getting, but needed to get. So Mark Nordquist. Oops, sorry, camera moved a lot, did it? This is another good one. And I think this is mixed in here because I showed you the guys this before, but I got Carlos Carson, and this is he was inducted into the Chiefs. He was a Chiefs wide receiver. I think he was inducted into their Hall of Fame, I believe, into the Chiefs Hall of Fame. There's this 85, it's 86, and a custom that I made. So I'm gonna put together a little Carlos Carson collection, but he keeps cards too, so I gotta be selective on what I send him out. I guess I could send him out some customs. See if he'll take that. And to show off what I showed off last time, got that Bob Feller back. Oh, not Bob Feller back. He's passed away, but that's eBay. That's an eBay purchase, Bob Feller. One of those great pictures of all time. And that's it for my collection. The rest of this stuff is I gotta put all these away. The rest of this stuff is my my rookies. So I'm gonna work on getting all those rookies set up and then put them away. And then I got this big old stack to stick into my binder now. Oh, this one got mixed up. Let's show this one. You can't see the signature on it, but this is one I got a long time ago. This is Ronnie Lott. And you can't even see the signature on it anymore. Move this up a little bit and see if you can see it a little bit. It's since faded a whole lot. Ronnie Lott. But that's an old one that I got. It just happened to it got mixed in over here somehow. A lot of you guys are getting this back too, but this is beautiful what he's been doing. Jerry Glanville. Take a look at that. He's signing in gold for his cards. And that's a really beautiful looking Proline portraits. Like I really like those Proline portrait cards. They're pretty cool looking. Some of them are getting harder to find. So I'm going to put that Jerry Glanville in with his coach, with my coach collection. You guys got anything for me? Any comments, questions, requests? You guys got anything for me? Any comments? You got get Glanville back in black. That's not bad. You got get Glanville back in black. Appreciate you guys for all coming through. I know it was a very, very long. The gold sig is fire. It sure is. I know this was a super long stream, but it was a fun one. We got to go through and see a lot of really cool, interesting cards. I feel like, and just a lot of cards that I got back. Now this is gonna fill out my folder pretty well. There's the Al Bunbury folder. I'm gonna go put that in his 70s binder. Here was my um, older cards, one per each on most of these guys. So no way I could. I mean, that's gonna be tough as heck to get any of this all filled out like that, like their whole career. That's gonna be doubtful on those. Joe Ferguson, maybe I could maybe work on that. Hopefully, Vinnie Clark. But you know, it's with when you got those guys that are players from like the 50s and 60s. Whew. Appreciate you coming through. Appreciate you guys coming through. Eric Martin collection there. The 2013s. Great cards there. And what else did I have? The Charlie Joyner. Let me see there. Whole little set. What's this one? This is the Harold Jacksons. Great collection there. And finally, Ray Cope. So thanks everyone for coming through, for checking out the cards today. It was an epic TTM day. Massive amount of both pickups and cards that arrived in the mail for me. So thanks guys for being here for it. I will check y'all out tomorrow. Tomorrow's another day. Y'all have a good one. God bless. Be safe. See you tomorrow. Later.